Crisis in Oromia. Escalating human rights violation. Eyewitness accounts. Welcome, viewers. Today, we bring you a deeply concerning report on the escalating human rights violations in the rural villages of Arsi zone, specifically in Sirka district, unfolded civilian killings in Gidami district of Kellem Wollega zone, and Western Oromia, specifically the West Wollega and Kellem Wollega zones, grappling with a devastating malaria outbreak, continuing to claim lives amidst blockade. Multiple sources, including close relatives of the victims, have shared harrowing accounts of atrocities committed by the Ethiopian Army in various parts of Oromia. Multiple sources, including close relatives of the victims, have shared harrowing accounts of atrocities committed by the Ethiopian National Defense Force Army. Waji Rafasa, Bidu Bala, Hila Amaja, Hila Zarita, Galabi Amaja, Makara, Sojisadi Galabi Hulul. Since November 23, 2023, 8 individuals have reportedly fallen victim to brutal killings by the army. Shockingly, more than 6 civilians lost their lives in just 1 week in Sirka district of Arsi zone, allegedly targeted for their supposed support of the Oromo Liberation Army. Among the victims was Mr. Usman Dawood, an elder and family head. His son shared a heart-wrenching account, stating that government militants forcibly took their entire family from their home. Mr. Dawood's lifeless body was later discovered in the forest in Sirka district, while 3 other family members met the same tragic fate on that tragic same day. On November 28, 2023, 2 unarmed civilian youths, Jamal H. Adam and Mame H. Adam, faced a brutal end at the hands of government militants in Waji and Koni villages of Sirka district. The villages of Waji Rafasa and Bidu Bala have witnessed further distress, including the burning of residential houses, displacement of people, and the slaughter of private livestock by government soldiers. Distraught community members are now raising their voices against these human rights violations. Complaints have been made against the Ethiopian National Defense Force and Sirka district governor. Reports suggest that the National Defense Force is not only implicated in violence, but is also slaughtering community livestock for military food consumption. Moreover, the district administration has allegedly ordered the community to provide food to the National Defense Force, subjecting them to harassment. Disturbingly, reports are pouring in from various parts of Oromia, indicating a pattern of severe human rights violations by the Ethiopian National Defense Forces. Communities are grappling with violence, mass arrests, and property destruction, with allegations that mere support for the Oromo Liberation Army serves as the pretext for such actions. On November 24, 2023, a tragic incident unfolded in the Gidami district of the Kellem Wollega zone, resulting in the brutal demise of 9 individuals. The victims were actively participating in an overnight prayer session at the Mana Hamo congregation of the Ethiopian Evangelical Church, Mekane Jesus, when they were taken. The victims, who included church leaders and organizers engaged in preparatory prayers for the upcoming Sunday service, were discovered lifeless 2 days later. Notably, none of the victims were affiliated with political activities. Despite the gravity of the situation, the perpetrators of this heinous crime remain unidentified. Unverified images depicting the deceased piled upon one another have circulated widely on social media, accompanied by allegations suggesting government forces' involvement in the killings. Strikingly, neither the church nor the government has issued an official statement addressing the incident in the Gidami district. Concurrently, Western Oromia, specifically the West Wollega and Kellem Wollega zones, grapples with a devastating malaria outbreak, exacerbating the challenges faced by the local population. Ongoing conflict, drought conditions, and limited access to healthcare and essential medication have contributed to profound losses among families. Individuals such as Tolasa, who mourns the loss of his 14-year-old son and nephew to the disease, and Tamane, grieving the passing of his pregnant wife, exemplify the profound human toll. According to the UN Office for Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, the Oromia region has reported 774,519 cases of malaria, resulting in 180 fatalities, with over 70% of cases concentrated in Western Oromia. However, medical professionals operating on the ground assert that the actual severity of the situation surpasses the reported figures. Urgent and decisive action is imperative to avert further loss of life within the affected communities. These escalations of human rights violations by ENDF has come after the second round of Dar es Salaam peace talks between Oromo Liberation Army and the Ethiopian government has been concluded without agreement. The situation is dire, and we call on the international community to pay attention to the plight of these communities in Oromia. It's crucial to stand against any form of injustice and work towards a peaceful resolution. Stay tuned for updates on this developing situation. Thank you for your attention.